Hello YouTube, welcome back to another great YouTube video. It's your boy Josh FX, and if you're new to this channel, make sure guys you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today, welcome to another raw content. Today I want to talk about how beliefs affect our trading and what are these beliefs. And if you're new to this channel, this is a part of the psychological part of trading. I talk about much more of psychology part of trading, which most traders tend to ignore or neglect. So today I'm going to talk about how beliefs affect our trading, us as traders. How do these beliefs affect us? Remember, psychology is usually 90% of what affects traders' success in this industry. So today I'm going to talk about how these beliefs or how beliefs affect our trading as traders. So uh, what is beliefs? I'll begin with that. What is beliefs? What is this? We call something beliefs. So how can I define beliefs? For to me, beliefs I can define it in this way that anything that you have learned or anything that you have experienced in our life or anything that you have been taught and actually we have grown up believing it or we knew this is the correct thing to do or this is the right way, that already becomes a belief to us. So that's a belief. So anything, any experiences, anything, any knowledgeable thing that you have been taught, anything thing that you have been told, this is the way, this is the what you're supposed to do, this is wrong, this is right. That's what we call beliefs. And there are so many beliefs that are affecting us as traders. Not majority as traders, but to anybody. So we have so many beliefs affecting us. So how do we acquire these beliefs? So these beliefs we can acquire them through many sources, either through religious sources. There are beliefs that are affecting us through religious sources. We have been told to believe this is the right way, so that's already a belief. You believe that there is only one God. That's what we call a belief. Then there's also societal expectations and rules. This also affects us, and also we acquire some of the beliefs through societies, and we acquire other beliefs through our parents, through our friends, through our environment. This is also gives us our beliefs, and other beliefs we acquire them through our own exploration or through our own understanding of things. This is how we develop and actually we acquire beliefs. And how do beliefs work? So beliefs, they usually we have two parts. We have the mental environment and we have the physical environment. That's why I've said that anything that you have experienced, anything that you have learned, anything that you have been taught, or we have interacted with the environment and we understand this is how things work or this is how to be is usually stored in the mental part of the environment. And as you know, the mental part of the environment, these beliefs usually tend to influence our physical our physical environment. That's how these beliefs usually work. These beliefs are usually so powerful. They're usually so powerful. So most traders or most people who are starting to get into trading, they usually do not know how these beliefs will affect their trading career. Most of us, we grow up in a society whereby we are told to have certain beliefs, we are told to have or to believe in certain things. But when you come now into trading, you realize these beliefs are acting or they are going against to what is required for you to become a profitable forex trader. They're usually just going against you. That's why you will find a trader that he has the best system, he has the best psychology, and he truly wants to win. But he finds a little bit of resistance, like he finds himself jeopardizing or making himself to fail, and he's just setting himself to fail. He cannot control it. It's because the beliefs that he grew up understanding and knowing this is the right way are usually acting and are going against him once he gets into trading. So it's up to you as a trader to understand and sit down. What are these some of beliefs that I acquired while I was growing up, either through school, either through society, either through my friends? I picked these beliefs or through my own. What are these beliefs that I have that are affecting me from becoming a profitable forex trader? So there are so many beliefs that usually affect traders who are trying to transition from being an untrader to finally becoming a trader. They come up with these beliefs to trading and not realizing that these beliefs actually don't work in trading. And these beliefs have power because if you are trying to do something new, remember you had already developed another belief. You already had another belief. Now you're coming up with a new belief it usually tends to act like a resistance. You see, so you want to do this something, but you feel like you are doing the opposite. It's because the belief that you had already formed, it's much more powerful, and so it resists. It limits you to do the right thing. That's why you find it so difficult. So, what are these examples of beliefs that we acquire majority maybe from the society, from our parents, from religious beliefs, and how are they relating to trading? So there's a belief like about, let's say, about money. Let's talk about any belief about money. Like, you need to work hard for you to earn money. So that's already a belief. You see, you are brought up into this world believing that you need to work extremely hard for you to earn money. Now, when you bring that belief into trading, now you come to realize that trading is a different type of environment. That if you already actually are profitable forex trader, you don't even have to work extremely hard, because you can get a lot of money within minutes. You see, so you see the belief that you already grew up with, knowing that you must work extremely hard, that you must sweat, that you must work for 12 hours in a day for you to earn a certain amount of money. When you bring it to trading, now you realize that you can just sit within 2 minutes, you have made someone else yearly salary. So you see, it's contradictory to whatever you used to believe in. So you see, so whenever you have made that big amount of money, you feel like it's not right, that you do not deserve this to make this kind of money, like you have done something wrong. You start feeling guilty, and what do in the end? You jeopardize, you tend to overtrade, because you don't feel that you own that money. Like, you feel that there is something unworthy, that you don't deserve it, because you just sat for only 2 minutes. How am I able to do this? Because you grew up knowing that you must work hard, you must earn money for sitting like for 12 hours for you to feel satisfied that now I deserve it. Now you have come to an environment whereby hard work does not determine the reward. You can just sit for 2 minutes and you make a lot of amount of money. So you see, so you have made a lot of money now, but your old belief now is acting against your success. That's why you find guys over trading. That's why you find other guys risking so high, so that they can just do something. And when they're doing something more now, they're losing whatever they had already gotten. So there's another belief, like, let's say, trading is hard. You hear everybody's telling you trading is hard. Even before you came to found out about trading, everybody out here was telling you that trading is hard. Now that's already a belief. So even before you came into trading, you already knew that trading is already going to be hard. Now, let's say you follow the right structure, and everything now seems to going well, you'll find out trading is easier. But in your mind already, you had already developed a new belief that trading must be difficult. You see, you had already developed a new habit or a new belief that trading should be difficult. Now that you have found out that now trading can be easy, so you see, the belief that you used to believe that trading used to be difficult is going to act like a resistance. The belief usually has power to influence our outside environment. So it's going to give you more situations or more events to make your trading hard, because that's what you believe in. That's why there's usually this quote that says your mind will either make you or break you, and it usually affects you are trading. So there are so many beliefs. What is your belief about being wrong? Some some of us traders, or some people who are outside of trading, they usually tend to apply this belief that you must always be right. That being wrong, it's very very bad. And if you are wrong, you are a failure. If you are if you do things the wrong way, then you will never succeed. Now they carry this part of this belief into trading. Now, when they come into trading now, they don't realize that trading is a different type of environment, that you can still be wrong, you can still make mistakes, and in the end, you still make money. But they believe that they have acquired that they must be perfect, that they must do everything the right way. It stops them from becoming actually profitable. So you see, so beliefs usually act against us, but we as traders we usually don't know how they're affecting us. Now I'm giving you these examples. What is your belief about being wrong? Or I've already talked about it, about losing. Most of us, we have acquired beliefs that losing is wrong, that you have to always win each and every single time, that you have to be right each and every single time. Now, when you bring that belief into trading, now it acts against you becoming a profitable forex trader, because you realize that this is just a game of probability, and it's all about consistency and probabilities. You see, then you realize that losing is part of the game. But you had already acquired a belief, knowing that in this life you must always become a winner, that you must always win for you to become the best. But you don't have to win all the time. You can lose and still win in trading. So that belief is going to act against you. That's why you'll find yourself revenge trading, doing things that are going against you, actually becoming a profitable forex trader. So it's up to you as a trader now to sit down and understand, what are my beliefs about money? What is my belief about losing? What is my belief about being wrong? You see? So what is my belief about me holding a trade? Why do I feel that anytime I want to hold a trade, I feel like I should cut? Well, so what is my belief about winning? What is my belief about money? You see? So you need to understand your beliefs. Are they working against you, or are they working towards you becoming a successful, profitable forex trader? So now at this point, I know you understand now how beliefs work and how they function. So beliefs, I've said that they're usually in the mental environment, that is in the mental state environment. They're usually stored in the mental state environment, and they usually have to tend they usually tend to influence our perception of our physical environment or our outside environment. They have power, they have energy to influence our our outside environment. So it's up to you. So if you have the wrong belief, then it's going to influence whatever you perceive in the market. So let's say we have an example of me and you. We are traders. We are trading the same market, and we have already spotted an opportunity, but you already have a belief of that this trade can either be can result to a loss. So you already have a belief that this trade can already be a loss. That's already a belief. You see, then me, I already have a belief that this trade can either be a win or a loss. Either way, I'm going to take this setup. It doesn't matter. You see. So when we get the opportunity now, the market comes to our key level area, and we are supposed to take the trade. The person who has a belief that I will have to take this setup, whether it's going to be a win or a loss, he's going to take the setup. But you, that you already have a belief and fear of losing money, you won't take the setup. You're going to find yourself stranded and unaware why you are unable to have taken the setup, and you just sat there not knowing what is happening. It's because your beliefs was acting on your perception towards the outside environment, and you are unable to place the click. But the guy who came up with the belief that this trade can either be a win, this trade can either be a loss, either way I'm supposed to take each trade as it presents itself. I don't care about the outcome. Is the guy that is going to take the trade and will realize that the guy managed to bang that trade. So you see how beliefs affect us, and there are so many beliefs. Other beliefs, you acquire them from religious perspective, from the society, from our education system, from our friends, from our parents. So it's up to you as a trader now to identify what are these kind of beliefs that are holding me back. What are these type of beliefs that are affecting my trading career? I can tell you, you can have the best system, you can have the best strategy, but if you don't understand your beliefs, they're going to affect your trading. That's why they say, if you understand yourself, then you understand the markets. That's the key. Understanding yourself is equal to understanding the markets, guys. So that's how beliefs usually work. And once you realize that you have a wrong belief about losing, how do you change it? Or I have a wrong belief about making money, or I have a wrong belief that I know that I must work hard for money, that I must sit down like for 24 hours for me to earn this type of money. How can you change these beliefs, or how can you develop new beliefs? Now, where most traders go wrong is they usually tend to fight these beliefs, trying to ignore these beliefs, trying to fight them, like trying to go head or to head. You're trying to resist them with force, and that's where you go wrong, because the more you resist a belief, the more you make a belief to become stronger. So if you have a belief about losing and you just tend to resist it, trying to use other means to conquer it, it becomes stronger and stronger. That's why the more you try, the more you tend to, you increase its power. So how do you combat these beliefs, or how do you able to manage these beliefs? So a belief, you can never kill a belief, or you can never remove a belief from your mental system. But what you can do is you can reduce the energy from it. So how do you remove the energy from a belief? If it had a 90% energy to enforce you on how to perceive a certain environment, how do you conquer that perception, or how to reduce that belief. Now, for you to do that, you'll have to develop a counter belief. So if you believe that you must work hard for money, then develop a new belief that I do not have to work hard for money. If you believe that that every trade that you enter, that I know how if you believe that you are going to lose money, develop a counter activity that if I lose money, it's okay. If I win money, it's okay. So so you have developed a counter, the opposite of that belief that you are facing. You see, if you believe that you are impatient, that you usually find yourself trading just because you are bored, developed a different belief that I have the patience to wait for my setups, and if there is no setup, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do anything. So that's a counter belief to whatever you used to believe. You see, so once you have already developed this counter attractive beliefs, there are various ways that you can use to enforce them and to make them stronger. You can use affirmations method, repeat them to yourself over and over and over. I'm a patient trader. I am a profitable forex trader. Some of you even have the belief that you will never become profitable, and that belief is acting on your perception to prevent you from actually being profitable. So by you repeating yourself that I'm a profitable forex trader, you are actually making this new belief to acquire much more energy, while at the same time reducing the belief that you are unprofitable forex trader. So it makes the profitable forex trader belief to grow and to become stronger, while this one that you are unprofitable to reduce in strength. That's what I'm trying to mean. So you need to develop a counter belief. If you believe that um, you can't hold on profits, that you usually have to, you just find yourself out of nowhere, just cutting profits short. Develop a counter-attactive belief that I'm a good trader. I usually tend to hold on my trades no matter what, and believe in it. You see, and yeah, I've said one of the methods is recite affirmations. Then you can use is it meditation? Yeah, meditation technique. See yourself holding those trades. See yourself doing the counter 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 opposite of what you used to believe in. That's how you become powerful, and that's how you increase the power of this. But never try to fight them. Another way is meditation usually helps a lot. Meditation usually helps a lot. And I say nini reset affirmations and meditations. Another one you can, I guess, those two ways are the best, but never try to fight them. Never try to be angry with yourself in any kind of way, guys. So that's how you are able to redefine your beliefs, and you are able to acquire new beliefs. So guys, I hope you found this video to be very educative, and it's very important to you as a trader to know which are these kind of beliefs that are acting against me, and how can I be able to change these beliefs to enable me to function effectively in these forex markets. If you found this video to be very educative, guys, please share, please comment, please like, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Let's grow this channel together. And remember, beliefs affect how you perceive the outside environment. Beliefs affect how you perceive the markets. Acquire the right beliefs for you to function effectively in the forex markets. It's been your boy Josh FX. See you in the next video.